everybody? Welcome back to House of Cards. So happy you came to join us for this awesome episode. Happy Monday, if you're watching this on a Monday, but if not, happy whatever day it is. We are in for another Mailbag Monday. And with that, you know, it's always a good time. We go through all the cards I picked up this week. All kinds of interesting things in this video you'll see. I do have to acknowledge the fact that we just witnessed the Super Bowl and a complete just trampling of the Chiefs by the Buccaneers. And I want to take a second and say something about this because, you know, I think a lot of the hobby is kind of propped up by the kind of speculation market, right? It's really kind of, you know, what keeps it moving forward are the kind of the new kind of next big thing sort of players, which I totally understand. And I get it. Everyone, you want to be early on the next GOATs, you know, the next Tom Brady, you know, and I think a lot of people were kind of in the mindset that, you know, Patrick Mahomes was the next GOAT, you know, like he's only in year 4 and we're ready to just like crown him the heir apparent to Tom Brady. And I think this is where we make mistakes a lot of times. And, you know, you could say the same thing with Zion, right? This past year, where everyone is ready to crown Zion as the greatest thing since LeBron James. But what we all have to realize now is that it is so darn hard to be what, you know, we kind of take for granted in players like LeBron or Brady or even like Rodgers, and even these guys that aren't, you know, considered to be the GOATs, but they've done so much in their careers that, you know, even someone like Patrick Mahomes, who, you know, has now, you know, done a lot in his first 4 years, but in the grand scheme of things, you know, he's not going to become Tom Brady anytime soon. And I think we all got to realize that and make certain that, you know, when we're investing in players or we're, you know, buying into these super high prices for these guys that still have a lot to prove, you know, just be cautious, because a lot of these times we're you know, it's just what happens in this hobby, and this is what keeps the hobby moving forward. So people put way too much value into these guys. And hey, I'm not for one second saying Patrick Mahomes is not an amazing quarterback in the NFL, because he is. But don't forget, there are people like Russell Wilson who also, in his first 3 years, went to the Super Bowl twice. He won one, but he hasn't been back since. So all of these things that, you know, we're hyped on can quickly change in the grand scheme of things. So just be aware. And, you know, if you're a smart person, always invest in these guys who are proven, who've done it, who are the, you know, quote unquote GOATs of their sport. And you'll probably not have any major issues with your money being in a safe place. All right, that's all I got for now. Anyways, if you haven't already, love for you to subscribe to my channel. We do this every week. We usually put out 2 videos a week, so you got lots of interesting video commentary to dig into. But it's a good time, so wouldn't mind subscribing. That would be awesome. And, you know, if you finish watching the video and you get something out of it, you learn something, you laugh, you find something funny, whatever, it would be awesome if you hit the like button. And another thing too I'm gonna say is leave a comment if there's something that you want to, you know, kind of talk about more, you want me to dig into more, or a card that I show that you want more information on, or if you have something interesting to add that maybe I overlooked, please leave a comment. It's always great. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, I wanted to show you guys a couple pickups I got from my local LCS yesterday when I was out cruising. Just a couple things, pretty cool things. Got this nice 85 Don Russ Roger Clemens rookie card. Looked really clean. Nice borders there, pretty even, maybe like 55-45, but pretty good left to right, top to bottom is good. Corners are sharp, no whiting, no chipping back. The color looks nice and vibrant. So think this card could probably do decent grade, so I'm definitely gonna get this over for grading. I also, which I'm really excited about, is got this. I actually did a nice trade. Brought in some Kyle Lewis cards. So this is the 1992 Team USA Skybox basketball sealed wax here. So there's I think 36 packs in total in here. Yeah, 36 packs, 8 cards per pack. You can see here you get randomly packed Magic Johnson and David Robinson autographed cards, and a special edition plastic team cards, which are actually really rare and hard to find. I've been trying to pull one on, I've been looking everywhere, eBay, on ComC, you know, wherever I could find one. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. I definitely want to keep it, but I definitely, part of me is interested in cracking it, but I definitely can see this holding some real value over the years, because those don't come up too often. You can kind of dig around and find some here and there, but I've definitely seen them creep up in price a little bit too recently, so we'll see. Anyways, let's pop open this mail. Let's start. This one looks like it got ran over by a freaking car. Oh man. Interesting. This little weird NFL game as my bonus card. We're not gonna keep those. It's okay. All right. So again, Tom Brady refractors, not like super, you know, recent years, but this is 2011. So, you know, a little bit into his career, but still a nice card to have there. So pretty sweet. I'll have to take a look at the condition of this. We will find out. But yeah, nice 2011 Topps Chrome Brady. All right, this looks like, yeah, this one is from Beckett, so there'll probably be multiple cards in here. All right. Inside of newspaper. All right, that's the store I bought it from, hoodies. Oh, okay. So these are some of the Marvel cards I've recently ordered. This is from the 1990 Marvel Universe set. I'm pretty sure everyone had these when they were young. They're very common. There's tons of them, but these are definitely doing pretty well right now. So I wanted to grab some. So these are kind of some of the base cards. Well, they're all pretty much base cards, but there's also holograms too in this set. But the hard thing about these is obviously centering is real tricky, and the fact that a lot of people treated these like crap over the years, so hard to find in nice mint condition. So Storm, you know, you got Punisher, and then I found these silver special edition ones. This is from, which year was this? 94. So a few years into it, I grabbed these silver ones because I thought they were cool. So yeah, we'll see how these look. You know, they have the famous battles, which they have some, you know, like this one is X-Men versus Avengers. And then they actually have like rookie cards. So there's Ghost Rider, rookie card. But you can see the centering on these is tricky. Like, you know, look at that top to bottom, left to right. This is rough. This one looks pretty good. Well, we'll see. Thing. Doctor Strange. So I just picked up, you know, some of the more well-known characters. There's obviously a bunch of randos, but you know, obviously the main ones are the ones that people are looking for. They also have these kind of like a reprint of famous comic book covers. So this is the Amazing the Spider-Man, famous battles, Thor versus Loki. The centering looks pretty solid. And then this is Phoenix. So yeah, I'm excited to get some of these graded. Again, these are hard to get in good shape, so we'll have to look through those. Probably out of that batch there's probably only like maybe 2 that might be grade worthy, but we'll see. I mean, you can still get those for really cheap, you know, I picked those up for like 50 cents each, so you know, no skin off my back. If you know, if they end up not working out, it's all good. It's kind of a little bit of a test. Interesting. All right, so very cool. Oh yeah. So this is Lionel Messi. This is second year, so this is 2005. 2005, 2006. So yeah, his rookie is 2004, 2005. So yeah, nice Panini sticker here. It looked pretty good in the pictures. Again, these things are hard to get in good grades. You know, little corner issue, nothing terrible though. So the centering on this looked pretty good when I saw in the pictures. That drew me in. So yeah, I'm excited to check this one out. Again, my you know, not to use a comic book expression here, but my spidey senses are just going nuts with soccer opportunities right now, because I don't know, they're expensive, but like not in comparison to, you know, some real basic basketball stuff. You know, Messi's and Ronaldo's and Maradona's and Pele's and all these greats, you know, are just still relatively cheap. You know, I mean, obviously like some of the mega cracks and you know, really highly sought after Messi's and Ronaldo's are, you know, in pretty high, you know, 5 figures, sometimes 6 figures depending on the grade. But you know, you can still get some second year stuff, some of the lower end sort of like early stuff like the 04 you know, Messi you know, champion set and stuff like that. You can still grab them for under $1,000 if you are interested. So anyways, more soccer. This is a Marcus Rashford. This is the 15-16 select, I believe. This is from ComC. Just took a minute to get here. Sorry. So 16-17 select. Sorry. And this is, you know, one of those numbered die cuts there. So, you know, nice looking card. Might be slightly OC, but not too bad. But yeah, Marcus Rashford, I just like him as a human being. Just really philanthropic. Anyways, he's a philanthropist, which means that he does a lot for charity, and he does, you know, really good things around his part of the world, and you know, donates a lot of money to help kids, and just overall like solid guy. And I think, you know, those are the kind of people that, you know, people tend to rally around and support. So, you know, I do the same. I think it's good, and he's an awesome player too, you know, and he plays for a great team. So I mean, he checks all the boxes. It's not like, you know, I'm only collecting him for his, you know, philanthropy. All right, cool. So I grabbed this. I'm always picking up UFC stuff whenever I can, because I like UFC, and I think there's going to be a big renewed interest in it once the Panini Prisms and Selects start making UFC cards. It's gonna probably go nuts. So anyways, I'm just grabbing some of the earlier stuff. So this is the Topps Finest debut card for Daniel Cormier. So this is, I think they call this the Diamond Refractor or something like that. So you can see it says debut on the back there. You see there, debut. So this basically is when he first joined. So this is 2013. So when he first got over to the UFC, you know, one of his debut fights, they're kind of talking about here. So early Daniel Cormier, if you don't know Daniel Cormier, he's one of the great champions of UFC. And then here's another one, just kind of a throw-in one that they chucked in there. So this is from 2018. Yeah, 2018 Chrome. So again, not like an early card of his, but you know, hey, I'll take a bonus there. So yeah, some pretty cool Daniel Cormier cards there. All right, let's see what we got today. I just saw they finally launched the eBay postage thing, which is awesome. It's like under $1 for cards under $20 to ship them with tracking, which is awesome. So I was talking about that in my last video, so I just wanted to give you a quick follow-up. All right, well, cool. I saw this, and this was, I was obviously combing around for some Brady stuff, just looking at, early refractors. You heard what I was talking about last time. And I just saw this, and I was just like, huh. And then the price was, pretty reasonable for this. And this is an actual car, an Upper Deck card, so obviously legit card, and it's from 2006, so early Brady. But look at that, you've received a Tom Brady game used trading card. So I think that's pretty cool that it's it's been used in an official NFL game. So those are few and far between now. It's most of them are event used or player worn or whatever has you. You don't find too many game used unless you're in like the really kind of higher end stuff. But I saw this for whatever it was. Sorry, don't quote me because I'm not looking at any reference right now. But for under $50, we'll say, to get an early, 2006. So this is 6th year or fifth full year, whatever you want to call it, with a piece of game used jersey. So I mean, pretty cool to me. I think it's worth it. So grab this. This would be cool. Definitely add this to the Tom PC for that. All right, cool. So this is from one of the Beckett marketplace vendors. Nice big mailer. So I'll see if I can recycle this one. I tell you, I haven't bought a bubble mailer for 6 months, so I'm doing pretty good. I'm a vigorous recycler. Okay, I don't know why they sent me like a 2-page letter here. Oh, these guys are cool because they always send discount codes to their stuff, so they usually will give those to you when you buy stuff from them. But yeah, pretty sweet. All right, very cool. And let's see what we got here. So I definitely got a nice batch of Brady stuff as far as I remember. This first one is making me excited. Looks like everything was in here, which is good. Sometimes they'll like cancel certain parts of the order if it wasn't, you gotta remember some of these are, most of these are coming from card stores. When you order on Beckett, most of the time they're basically like gigantic card stores like Burbank or, those guys. So they have just millions and millions of cards, everywhere. And depending how organized they are, some might slip through the cracks and they may not have it, or they might have sold it and didn't like take it out of their inventory or whatever. So, once in a while you'll get sorry, this is no longer available, get a refund. But for the most part, they're pretty good. So we'll kind of pin through these. Just note these prices on here aren't reflective of the prices that I paid, but they might be. I don't know. I just haven't referenced it. But this one's pretty exciting. This is a Bowman Chrome 2002. So this is his second full year, because he was a rookie in 2000, and then 2001 is when he actually played. But you can see like his stats. So you'll see 2001 there, he did 413 attempts, but his NFL career was 416 attempts. So in 2000 he had 3 attempts. So I mean, technically 2000 is his rookie year technically, but 2001 was actually the year he actually started playing. But anyway, so 2002 Chrome Bowman early Brady. Centering looks decent at best. It's not great, but it's not horrible either. So yeah, it's a pretty cool card. I think it'd definitely be in the potential grading pile. This is a nice one. It's 2003 Bowman Chrome, so 3rd year, and this is looking really pretty solid. Definitely think it's a clean copy. We'll have to, of course, inspect the surface and everything else, but as far as corners and edges, not too shabby. So we'll take a look at that one. This is 2008 Topps Chrome. These ones are notoriously hard to get centered, but actually doesn't look terrible. It looks like it's within 60-40, I would say. So nice Topps Chrome there. And then this one, which I'm really nice to see some decent centering on. This is a 2012 Topps Chrome Refractor. So a nice refractor here. Again, I know this set well because this is Russell Wilson's rookie card year, I should say. So anyways, I mean, granted it's like his 11th, 12th year card. Still, it's a refractor, Topps Chrome, it's Tom Brady. It's a good buy in my opinion. And especially for now when you're getting them for, dollars, not hundreds of dollars. All right, okay. We're on a Brady roll here. So this one was interesting because it is an insert. I think, don't quote me, I think it's his very first ever Topps Chrome insert, because his very first Topps Chrome card was 2002. So that was the very first Topps Chrome card that they made of him. But this is actually 2002 Topps Chrome. It's his insert, so it's Own the Game insert. So yeah, I think, for what I paid for this, which was very little, I feel like it's a pretty good investment because, having someone's like very first insert card out of the very first Topps Chrome set, I think is a pretty cool thing. So anyways, grab this for a fairly cheap price. Yeah, I think, there's places you can still look for Brady stuff that's not astronomical. Of course, if you're looking at rookies or you're looking at refractors of like, 02, 03, 04, 05, like refractors, they get pretty pricey, over $100, or in some cases, I saw the 2003 refractor Topps Chrome going for like $1,000 raw, and I was like, oh my God, too much. But look for stuff like that. Look for stuff that's a little bit off the wall, look for stuff like, some game worn stuff. That's where you want to go. That's the ticket if you don't want to go blow your entire month's rent on a Tom Brady card. So moving on. All right, so we got a package from ComC. Requested a shipment a little while ago. So let's see what we got here. Cool. Got 4 items from them. Let's see what's in the bag. Ooh. Come on. There it is. Somewhere. There we go. We'll get it here eventually. All right. So, all soccer but one. We'll start with the non-soccer. So this is a pretty sweet Stephon Diggs purple refractor, which I just love because it's a color match of the jersey. These cards are damn near impossible to tell centering on. It's hard, but it's crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't love this set, like, to be 100% honest with you. I think it's a stupid set. As far as the design goes, like, they try to get way too, like, futuristic and graphical with it. But anyways, regardless, it has some good rookies in this set. So this is, 2015 Topps Chrome. But Stephon, obviously, is a superstar now that he's, over there with Allen. So, I like his stuff. I actually own quite a few of his rookie cards. Happy that I was able to grab this one while it was still cheap. And again, the color match, it's not numbered or anything, so there isn't like a serial number scarcity of it. But I know the purple refractors are a little bit more scarce. But I mean, look at that color match of the jersey. So definitely gonna keep this one in the PC. I think Stephon is gonna have a big next few years over there. I do anticipate them going back to the at least to the AFC Championship game a few more times. Just a pretty simple, out of this world Mbappe insert here. So again, just your base, nothing crazy. These cards are cool. I just like the way they look. I think they're sick looking cards, but the back of these are tricky because you got that full bleed, color, dark too, so you get a lot of chipping. But this one looked pretty clean, and in person looks pretty clean. So this one's a good one. And then another Mbappe. This one's a really nice optic hollow, which I'm excited about. I think, again, I've said this in other videos, but I think that the 2018 optic stuff, just because, it didn't come out in its own set. It was an insert within the Donruss set, I think it has a lot of potential to be pretty sought after. So another optic holo of Mbappe. And also another important thing is I do believe in this year they did like variations on the player, them in their like 2 different kits, depending if it was like the France kit or if it was the you know, their other kits. So I like getting the national kits just because of World Cup coming up and everything. I think everyone's going to be sort of, you know, rooting for their national teams. So I think there's a lot of strategy there with going with the national kits. I also got this fella in his national kit. So got a nice Cristiano Ronaldo in his Portugal kit. So yeah, this, you know, looking pretty good. These holos are hard to get centered, like dead on centering, but if you can get close, you're in good shape, because I think they have a little bit of tolerance because it is so hard to get them dead centered. But yeah, this one's not too bad, not terrible. But anyways, both of these are gonna go off for grading because I definitely want to get those slabbed up and looking good in their PSA holders. So we'll get those off. Sweet. All right. Probably could have chosen an easier way to do that, but it is what it is. All right. Oh, man. There's no padding or anything on this. Oh, okay. So he sent some of the cards raw with no sleeves. These were kind of like bonus cards, but still, I mean, just sending them, huh? Anyways, actually they're like super, I don't know much about this Topps DPP set. It's from 2006 though, so it was, I destroy it. Look how thick it is. That means a thick card. It's from 2006, so it's his second year. Just don't know much about this set, but anyways, these are just kind of throw-ins anyways. So I picked this up pretty cheap, nothing crazy. Is playoff prestige Aaron Rodgers. This is the extra points, so the red, this is numbered, as you can see there, out of 100. So I figured it'd be, you know, cheap but good pickup for second year Rodgers card. Nice little kind of refractor action going on there too. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. I like those kind of cheap pickups that are, you know, early and numbered, or, you know, some sort of short print. I think those are the ticket. Anyways, I've been saying that for every episode now, so sorry I sound like a broken record, but I believe in what I say. All right, here is this card, which is a cool card, but there's some crazy bubble wrap contraption. Ah, freedom. There we go. Nice. All right, so this is Bowman Chrome 2005, so pretty early Brady. It's what, 4th full season, I think. Good gosh. I don't know why people always tape team bags, because they're basically have a perfectly good adhesive on them already. All right, so this is, like I said, 2005 Bowman Chrome. This is the red refractor, so pretty sweet looking card. Nice kind of color match there with the red from the Patriots jersey logo. I think this is a beautiful card. Centering looks really good, actually. Pretty darn good. So yeah, this one definitely could be one to get graded and add to the stash. So nice looking card there. Okay, off to a good start. Nothing too bad yet. No cigarette smelling top loaders from the garbage can yet. That's good. All right, so I don't know what's going on with these bubble wrap contraptions they got going on here. So this is a 2007-8 Fleer, Kevin Durant. Ooh, get out. There. It's an insert from the set, Rookie Sensations insert. So yeah, it's cheap Durant rookie card. You know, I love those kind of cheap rookie cards. Just sort of a nice alternative to the ultra expensive like Topps Chromes and Bowman Chromes and, you know, all that jazz. So I think, you know, these are pretty much I mean, you can get them $30 ballpark. Again, I don't remember right now what I paid for this, but probably in that range. But, you know, you get these graded up, you know, get it slabbed. Hopefully you get a nice grade on it. You can see a pretty good investment on those right now. There's actually two, or maybe even, well, two other kind of like base cards. There's also, of course, like autographs and stuff from that set that are also fairly cheap, not as cheap as that one. There's one that's kind of like the regular base card, and then there's another one, I'll put these on the screen so you can see them, that is kind of an 86 Fleer sort of retro rookie card or whatever. So it looks like the 86 Fleer set, but it's you know, Durant, obviously, you know, modern players, not the 86 players. All right, so this is an order from Beckett. We don't need to look at that, but yeah. So this is a nice, come on. Oh, what's going on with Team Bag today? They're all acting crazy. All right, so got one card. It's a Dustin Poirier, quote unquote, rookie card. This is from the UFC Finest set. So it's a refractor card. So I just want to grab one of these. You know, he obviously had the huge fight against Conor. You know, just I'm into UFC, always have been. Love watching UFC fights. I follow it pretty closely. I have quite a few cards, and you know, I'm always kind of, you know, picking up, you know, whenever one comes available that I want. So I've been, you know, looking a little bit more aggressively recently, just because of the you know, recent news that Panini has the license, and you know, they're going to be coming out with UFC Prism and Select and all the things. So I feel, you know, the market definitely kind of follows the Prism trend. So I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of UFC enthusiasm coming up here in this coming year. Oh gosh. All right, so I'm guilty as charged. I had to get this set. It's not for any real reason. Like, I'm not trying to like flip them and make a bunch of money or anything. But I just figured it would be fun to sort of memorialize this image with a card. Topps does a great job of kind of being up and up on things in terms of, you know, recent events, but oh gosh, I had to do it. I'm sorry. I know I think they printed like 90,000 of these or something stupid. It was like extremely high print run, probably one of their biggest print runs, but I'm pretty sure I don't have any parallels. No, of course not. I've never gotten a Topps Now parallel ever. I've ordered quite a few things too, but yeah, good old Bernie, you know, unless you're hiding under a rock, you maybe didn't see this image of him just chilling all cash at the inauguration. That's the people wearing like ball gowns and like tuxedos, and Bernie sitting there with a parka and some, you know, knit gloves on. Just epic. Anyways, cool card. I just wanted to grab this because I thought it was fun, and yeah, why not, right? There we go. Let's get into these. I think this is coming. Actually, I don't know. Thought it might have been Beckett, but can't tell. Oh. That actually arrived really fast. This card, I love. Okay, so on secret of mine is I love cards and screw downs just because I can make an assumption that this card has been in this holder for a long time because not too many people nowadays use screw downs. So I just figure there's a good chance that it was thrown in a screw down day one and it's never left it for, you know, what is this, 2006? Yeah. So it's never left it for 14, 15 years. So to me, that's a positive sign. Some others might think of it as, you know, maybe it's not the best way to protect your card because you sometimes are a little bit loose, but I like it. So anyways, 2006 Topps Chrome refractor Brady. So I mean, these are these are what I've been chasing here for the last couple weeks, and just, you know, the sheer amount of these that are on the market right now because the Super Bowl is going off, so everyone's just trying to offload their Brady stuff. You know, there's some that are obviously like overpriced galore right now because, you know, everyone's hyped on Super Bowl stuff, but there's still a lot right now. If you just kind of keep your eye open and you maybe can get in some auctions, you can snag some of these up for a pretty good price. So it's kind of one of those, you know, catch-22s where it's like there's a lot of stuff out there right now, yes, because everyone's, you know, dumping their Brady stuff onto eBay, but the catch is, you know, sometimes they're overpriced. So you just got to be smart. Don't buy, you know, the first one you see. You know, look around a little bit, you know, see what you can find. I love looking for auctions just because those typically end for lower than what the buy it nows are. But if you see a buy it now that makes a lot of sense, buy it now. Some sage advice there. All right, moving on. All right, Labonte cards. Labonte, I don't know if that's the right way to say it. Interesting, looks like a Christmas package almost. Every time it's like Christmas is over, like 2 months later, I miss Christmas. I'm like, oh man, I wish it was Christmas time again. Because when it's just like January, February, and I live in the Pacific Northwest, so it's like, whenever it's like January, February, it's like the worst weather with nothing to look forward to. You know, like you can get through December and, you know, and late November and stuff because, you know, you got some holidays and, you know, there's things happening and it's, you know, there's joy and, you know, watching Christmas movies. And I mean, it's great, you know, but then once it's over, you're just stuck with like 3 crappy months of weather with nothing really cool going on. So, all right, rant over. All right, cool. So again, Topps Chrome, refractors, goats. That's it, man. The simple formula. You don't got to get first-year cards. You don't got to get rookies, but look for, you know, 4th, 5th, 6th year cards. You'll find some value in these, and it's not going to be, you know, you're not going to be spending $400 on a second-year refractor. You get the 4th year refractor, and trust me, if you look at the margins on these things after they're graded, you know, if you can get them in high grade, I mean, even if you spend $30 on one, the odds are you're going to be able to 10 times that if you get a nice grade on it. So spend the time, look for the ones in good shape. This one looks pretty freaking good as far as the centering. I'm going to have to, of course, look at the surface, which is always the issue, but yeah, hope it's good. All right, next. All right. What the? Okay, this is weird. This is the first. Never seen this before. Okay. Interesting. I think this might have been a Beckett order, and they might not have had a certain card. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, that's what happened. A Drew Brees card I ordered was not in stock, so they just refunded me. I guess. I mean, they could have refunded me from the platform, but I don't know about you, but I don't know. Sending cash in the mail is a little sketch, but hey, you know, I appreciate the honor that they did, and you know, interesting. I don't even know what I ordered. I gotta relook at this order. See. Anyways, I'll check it later. I'm gonna have to see because Beckett is. I usually order multiple cards at a time. So, anyways, so I obviously got some stuff in here. I wonder. Gosh, I don't even know. It's weird because I can't remember ordering a single card that cost $40. Interesting. All right, let's open this guy. There we go. Nice and easy. Alright. Cool. This card looks in pretty good shape. Yeah. So, this is a 2002. Pretty stinking early Breeze because it's, you know, his rookie season was 01, so this, I mean, you can see his stats there for 2001 is like he only threw 27 attempts. 1 touchdown, you know, so pretty short season for him. So super early, Topps debut card. I mean, again, it's not a premium set, it's not flagship Topps, but it's a nice number, short print out of 199. So yeah, those are the kind of things I look for. I don't even know what it is exactly I didn't get, but I'll look at that later. Let me throw this into a soft sleeve real quick. Alright. It's so weird. Just threw 40 bucks in there. Oh man. The things you see in the mail. It's great. Alright. Next. I'll go with this side. It's a little bit safer. This is one of those fold over deals. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Alright. I'm still wigged out by the cash in them. That's like old school. That's like your grandparents send you cash for your birthday in an envelope. All right, so this is so I typically don't buy too much Panini baseball just because it's unlicensed, and I don't really think there's like a huge market for it. But I think a nice Griffey, 2013 Select. I think this is the first year for Select baseball. So I figured why not? It's a nice Select Silver here. So yeah, it's a cool looking card. It'd just be so much cooler if they had the license. But it's Griffey. I know this is past his prime years, but it's first Select card, Silver. Why not? We'll give it a go. Okay, this big boy. I think I know what this is because I ordered one thing that would make sense for this. So we will see how this turns out. It's not something I typically buy, but I bought it for such a gosh darn good price. I was just like, well, I'm going for it. So this is a set of 07-08 Fleer basketball, and I originally just wanted one card in here, but the guy was selling it as a whole set. So I initially thought like, well, it's gonna go for too much because I'm not trying to buy all these cards. All I wanted was one, which he has nicely here on top. There it is. So this is the Kevin Durant rookie card. So this is the base card. The other one I've gotten before, which there's 3 total cards. And there's more, like I said last time with the autographs, but this is like from the base, and then this is the the rookie sensations one. So from the same set, and then there's also the 86 Fleer sort of retro one also. Which I've been trying to pick one up, and I should have got one earlier because one just sold for like double what it was like a couple weeks ago. But it's interesting. I don't know. I'm kind of like 50-50 on it because I like the fact that it's it's this rookie obviously, but I also like the fact that I think the 86 Fleer thing is so iconic now that everyone likes it, but then it also feels like kind of like a reprint. Like it doesn't feel like, it feels kind of gimmicky in a sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but they're obviously selling for a lot of money, so they're good cards. So yeah, this card looks real crispy. I hope it's in good shape when I take it out of this thing. There's nothing worse than you get it out and there's a bunch of crap on the surface, but yeah, I mean, it looks really nice. I hope it's in good shape. So these are doing really well in a PSA 10, so we'll have to look at that. But figured, you get the whole set. I mean, again, it's 2007 Fleer. It's not like some crazy premium, set that everyone's going to be freaking out about. But everyone that was playing in 2007 should be in here, right? So you should have all your big dogs careful because none of these are top loaded. I like that they're all sequential in here, so that's nice. So, you know, some Dirks. So your rookies, there's not, you know, I mean, there's not too many in the class that are big names. Greg Oden, you know, he was #1, didn't really do too much. So again, nothing in here that I'm really like hunting for besides the Durant. But let's see if we can find some other stars without destroying the cards. So Lamar, I don't know what year Lamar is, like his 4th year, 5th year. Carmelo, Camby, Nene, McGrady. So you know who we're looking for. There's Time. This is still pretty 6th year. Yeah. And again, these are just base cards, so again, nothing crazy. But let's see how our boys Kobe and LeBron look. These cards are pretty nice. I like the design of them. They're simple, but they're paper cards too. Something about paper cards, you kind of like miss it now that everything is chromium. It's nice to kind of feel paper cards. It's like, you know, it's more reminiscent of the olden days. Huh. Kobe and LeBron, because Kobe should have been in that Lakers pack. Oh, he put him in soft sleeves. Oh, this guy gets 2 thumbs up. There they are. So the LeBron's slightly OC, not terrible. Could still fall within that 60-40, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But it's, you know, 5th year LeBron. Yeah. Kobe's obviously later in his career, but this one's pretty well centered. So I'll have to check out the condition, the rest of it. But yeah, no. So kind of cool, huh? Just got this whole set for less than what people were paying for just the Durant card. So I mean, I feel like that's a pretty nice win there for me personally. Oh look, there's a Chris Paul. 3rd year Chris Paul. Anyways, I know a lot of these are comments to people, but I still think there's a lot of room for some of these sets that, you know, again, I don't think these were highly produced back in 07, 08 because, you know, the hobby wasn't as strong back then. So, you know, the hobby prints more when there's more demand. And that's, you know, what happened in pretty much ever since 2018, since the Luka, you know, ordeal. And then, of course, 1920 with Zion and Ja. Like, I mean, that's completely changed the print runs, you know, and then, of course, the hobby exploding simultaneously to that, you know, definitely caused those to go nuts. So anyways, long story short is I got a sweet Durant card and some bonuses. So there you have it. Awesome. All right, that's it. Another week of pickups. And I hope you enjoyed seeing all the crazy random stuff that came through my mailbox this week. Again, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. It'd mean the world to me. And if you enjoyed this video, I know it's a little bit longer, but if you took something away from it and you had a good time, please hit the like button down there. That'd be awesome. All right, guys. Well, until next time and next Monday's mailbag, we shall see you then. Until then, peace.